There's been a huge market crash. This is one of the largest dumps that I've personally seen since being in the market in 2017. Obviously, we had the March 2020 COVID crash. We had a few crashes in 2021 that were of the likes of this current one, but we haven't had one like this in a long time. And a lot of people are freaking out. We've lost our key level. Is the bull run over? I'm going to give you guys my insight. Make sure to watch this video until the very end. This is going to be completely based on technicals. So no bullshit, no FUD, no rumors. I'm just going to be showing you guys the price action alone and why I think we have a lot more to go in this bull run. So it has been a brutal day in the markets, really any market, right? The Japanese stock market had their largest two-day drop in history, which is very concerning. Of course, we have the macro uncertainty. We have riots in the UK. We have the Middle Eastern conflicts with Israel and Iran going on. Our own stock markets are dumping quite a bit. So a lot of people are very, very worried right now. And as you can see reflected in the price, we've seen this massive dump here on Bitcoin and on all altcoins. A lot of altcoins are being crushed right now. So from a technical standpoint, right, we have a lot of key levels that we need to look at. One of which is this two-day order block here, right? This period of consolidation here on Bitcoin before that last leg up. This was from February of this year. We have retested this level, sweeping those lows. You can clearly see sweeping those lows. And we also had a great technical confluence with the daily golden pocket from our major swing low to our major swing high. So that daily golden pocket perfectly overlapped that two-day order block, our area of consolidation, which we have tagged into. Now, another piece of confluence is also this parallel channel. This is a descending parallel channel, otherwise known as a bull flag. And you can see we've tapped this parallel channel now 4 times, are currently trying to close above this parallel channel. Now that alone is not an entry for a long position in my opinion. But again, this is a very technical area of importance that we need to keep our eye out for. And we're currently testing this level. We can see the bullish reaction from this level so far. So now the question is, where do we go from here? So there's a few different things that can happen. I also want to note that descending parallel channels or bullish flags are just that. They're a bullish continuation pattern, especially considering our massive uptrend since last year. This in most cases is a bullish pattern, meaning the probability of us breaking to the upside, continuing the trend, is a larger probability than us continuing to the downside. So solely based off of probabilities, that would tell us that we are going to see continued movement to the upside. So this last dump here is aggressive selling, right? This is aggressive selling. Now, if we notice the last few times we've bottomed out, we heard the same thing, right? We saw the same thing on the timeline. They're talking about World War III. They're talking about violence in the Middle East. They're talking about an overdue recession, right? These talking points have been around for years now, and they've always marked this local bottom. I don't believe this time will be any different, but if it is, I have some other key levels that I'm looking at as well. Now, to be completely honest with you guys, I haven't been trading leverage recently. I would not recommend you to be trading leverage either. Now is the time to focus on your spot bags. Be ready to accumulate some of your favorite projects that you've studied into. I'm mainly accumulating ETH and Solana. I bought 10K worth of ETH this morning. I'm planning on dollar cost averaging if we see these lower prices due to macro uncertainty. Now, I'm mainly trading this, guys, using my algo. So if you guys are wondering, what these signals are, and you probably don't see the same signals on your end, this is actually a new update. It's not out yet, but this is Easy Algo V15. We've upgraded the AI buy and sell signals. These signals are top notch, and I'll show you guys them on ETH as well. But I've really been using these signals alone to add to my spot position. And that's pretty much it. As far as leverage trading goes, I will trade Bitcoin and ETH mainly. But I'm really focused on spot, guys. Now, something else to note is that we've actually lost these lows, right? We've lost these March lows. We've lost these range lows here. And I would be interested in longing on a reclaim. So if we see something like this, where we deviate back above this level, reclaim this level, right? Reclaim this level, invalidating this bearish order flow, right? Flipping this level into support here, this would be my long trigger. This is where I'd be interested in entering a leverage long position with my target at these highs. Again, we have so many equal highs here that have not been taken out yet. However, this is active resistance until proven otherwise. So we can't solely rely on that, right? So in the short term, we want to be actually looking for short positions here on a lower time frame, right? Going down to a lower time frame using our easy oscillator to look for bearish divergences as we approach this level. And I would be targeting new lows, right? I'd be targeting the 47K level. So this is really the level that I'm watching currently. These lows here at around 55, 56K for an underside retest. Even if we go down to a lower time frame, you can see this was support, support, support. We failed this level, creating a bearish fair value gap on the 8-hour time frame. So this is our current resistance, right? So again, shorts are valid here until proven otherwise, until we displace above this level and flip this into support. right, and flip this into support, that is when we can target higher highs. So that is the first area of interest I'm looking at to enter a long position. If we go back to the daily time frame, we also have some other important levels down below, right? So around the 47, 48K level, we have this demand area right here. This was a resistance zone for a good time. And then we had broke past this level. We have never really retested this level right here with this 47, 48K level. So I'd be looking for a bounce from this level. Also, mainly the low 40s. This is the area that I am eyeing. We have a ton of price history here. This is a level that I'd be looking to really kind of go all in on my altcoin bags right here once Bitcoin sweeps this level. So again, you want to wait for price action around here, see how price plays out. This is a great spot for accumulating some of your altcoins if we get this, and also a nice swing long opportunity for Bitcoin. But again, we want to see how price reacts. That's the reason I'm not entering a long yet at this golden pocket here on Bitcoin. I want to see price range here, create some bullish consolidation, a bullish checkmate pattern, and that would tell me that we are holding this level as demand, and we can expect another move to the upside once we reclaim that 55, 56K level. Until we do that though, I'm sitting on my hands, guys. I'm really not interested in jumping in any leverage long positions now, leverage short. I'm really only interested in spot. Now, if we take a look at Ethereum, Ethereum has seen a tremendous dump here. Right? So Ethereum has seen a tremendous dump here. It has retested our trend line breakout. As you can see, we broke out of this trend line. We retested that trend line. We also swept this support down here. Now, I bought 10K of ETH this morning, like I mentioned. The reason being is we're going all the way back to April 2023 prices. Guys, the technology has not changed. This is a massive FUD dump. That's why people are selling. The fundamentals are the same on Ethereum. So this is a discounted price. Ethereum is cheap in my opinion. So I do believe for the long term, it is a great time to buy ETH spot. We're also seeing some bullish divergences here on the oscillator, telling us that we may see a continued move to the upside. We have not seen a daily buy signal yet here on our algo. As you can see, our algo called the ETH bottom over here with these accumulation buys. It also called a local bottom here with these buy signals. We haven't seen that buy signal yet on the daily time frame for Ethereum. But if we go to a 12-hour time frame, you can see that we are trying to confirm a buy signal here. The oscillator is very oversold. So this is something I'm currently watching for on Ethereum as well. We did lose that key level at around 2,800, 2,900. So again, this is going to be resistance in the short term. So look for short positions here in the short to midterm. Again, until we reclaim this level as support, this is going to be our major resistance zone. And I believe we also have confluence with our golden pocket. We do, overlapping that resistance zone. So again, this is going to be your resistance. You want to go to a lower time frame, look for bearish divergences on the easy oscillator, and that is going to be your short idea. If we reclaim this level, right? If we reclaim this level, something like this, right? And reclaim, this would be bullish. Now we can look for bullish retests after we've already broken structure to the upside. We can look for a retest at this zone, a ton of price history here as well. So we're tapping into some of these lower support levels, guys, but we are at support. It's important not to get super bearish at support. These are key levels. And guys, if we look at Bitcoin, this is a bullish formation. And I said this in the Discord earlier today as well. This is bullish market structure, all right? We could technically come all the way down to 38K and we'd still be in bullish market structure if we sweep these lows, right? If we sweep these lows and reclaim, we are still in bullish market structure. This is still macro time frame bullish, which is something to keep in mind. It's very easy to get caught up in the short-term price action because alts are dumping. We're losing a lot of money. I get it. I'm down multiple six figures as well. It's not a good feeling, but it's important to note that we are in this consolidation period. We are at our high time frame golden pocket. We did sweep this 2-day order block, so we are at support. It's important to not get super bearish until we start losing these levels. And even if we do, we have higher time frame levels that we can look at as well. Remember, we're in this for the long term. We're in this for the technology at the end of the day as a store of value. With the dollar dying, the stock market crashing, I believe that Bitcoin will outperform all of these once the market starts to pick up again. I do expect Feds to start rate cuts very soon before the elections for sure. And hopefully we can see some bullish moves back to the upside. This is also Q3 manipulation, which is something that Jay and I have talked about at the beginning of the year, right? using time to our advantage. Historically, Q2, summers, and going into Q3 are very bearish. All right, this is historically very bearish. We saw the same thing last August, right? If we look at last August, I mean, we literally saw the same thing, guys, right? We're consolidating, and then out of nowhere, we saw, what is that, 20% dump? We saw a 15% dump on the day, and this was August 17th of last year. If we go to our most recent daily candle, we see a 15 to 16% dump. So literally like the exact same size, 15.69% dump. Let's go to this current daily candle, right? 15.69% dump. Now this is a coincidence, but it is kind of funny, right? To a T, we're seeing the exact same price action play out as last August. Leading into the elections, there is going to be a lot of FUD. There's a ton of macro uncertainty, but you have to remember, as that with all the things going on in the world, all the bad things going on in the world, all of the World War III rumors, all the Middle Eastern conflicts, the stock market crashing, UK riots, Bitcoin is still above 50K. All right, this is bullish. For the long term, this is very bullish. Imagine once all this FUD goes away. All this news is in one day and out tomorrow. But imagine once that goes away. Imagine once the printers are turned on once again. I think Bitcoin will see new all-time highs this Q4. That is my prediction. So again, don't get too bearish here. You obviously want to have cash on the sideline in case of further dumps. Mark your key levels. Don't listen to the news, listen to price. If you guys want easy algo and to join the pro community, make sure to click the first link in the description below. That's it for me. I'll see you guys next video.